Hey y'all, it's Gabby and this is my husband Cameron with me today, my special guest. I've been doing different kind of videos, and this will be another different type of video. Today I will be asking Cameron 10 questions. He has no idea what type of questions they are. He has no idea what type of questions they are. He hasn't heard them before. So yeah, we're just gonna hop right into it. You nervous?
No.
Okay. Let's start off with something light. What's your idea of a perfect date?
My idea of a perfect date.
If you had a friend and they was going on a date, what would you tell them to go?
Oh. I would tell them go our favorite restaurant, Texas Roadhouse.
Okay. Any activity? Anything else?
Bowling, so you can have fun and get to see if they like a fun type of person or if they just boring.
Okay.
Skating, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think it's okay if people go home afterwards, or would you advise anyone? Do you think it's okay? Because I know a lot of guys like to go home with their dates after or something like that. You think that's okay, or?
If it's your preference, I wouldn't say it's mine. I like to get to know the person, and then because I don't know, I'm a relationship type of person. Most of these people are the sleep around type.
Okay. So if you are looking for a relationship, then
take your time.
You don't suggest staying.
No.
The first date.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean they easy, and pretty much anybody that come around that they think look good, you're gonna go right, you're gonna flock to them right away.
Okay.
Get somebody you can build something with.
Okay.
Easy target.
Okay. That's a good answer. Y'all get y'all notepads out, take notes, men, women, know what you're looking for, what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. What has marriage taught you?
Be more responsible. To want to be able to just to achieve your dream that much more, because you're not just doing it for yourself anymore. You have to do it for your wife and your future family. So success is something that you have to really push for. You can't really fail, I guess you could say, because you got people depending on you.
You didn't realize that before you got married?
I didn't have the drive like I do now.
Okay. Okay, that's sweet. Okay. What do you think about online dating? If someone wants to date online, what do you think about that?
It ain't for me. I tried it out myself. I ain't like it because you don't know who you meeting. That person be posting something, and you go and meet them, don't look nothing like they did. Or they'll put a picture that was from 4 or 5 years up, 4 or 5 years ago up, and you'll think, oh man, that's that person. No, it ain't. They done got 20 pounds heavy or 30 pounds heavy. It's not that person, so I don't recommend it.
Okay. How do you recommend meeting somebody then?
Interaction. Get out and talk to people. Don't just try to meet somebody through the internet. Get out and talk to somebody, or go out of your norm. You at a club, go and talk to the person. Don't just sit over there and admire. Go over there.
You think they can find their husband and wife in a club?
You could, yeah. Everybody looking for. I ain't gonna say everybody looking for somebody, but as in a desperation attempt, sometimes you can go to places like that and find somebody.
Yeah. Maybe that's their only time to get out, or they feel that they can be around people. Okay. What is your favorite part of our marriage?
Favorite part? When we travel. I like traveling.
Okay. Okay. Do you think a boy is a man when he turns 18?
No.
Says who?
Says me, because I know what I thought. Because you're not, when you turn 18, it don't necessarily mean you're a man, because you ain't, especially if you've been staying with your parents or your grandpa or whoever you staying with, you had no bills to pay. You had nobody to take care of. I mean, roles reversed. If you have been at that in a young age, then yeah, you can consider yourself a man. But like most men now are not after you've gotten out of the house and done something with yourself.
Like what? Just get a job?
Not even get a job. Just be able to thrive on your own and see and show yourself. And like a man is like constantly improving. It ain't just, oh, you reach this, you're a man now. No, you like always continuing to get better and better and better and better. So,
okay.
Yeah. And that's what happened to me. I moved out, joined the military at 17. I signed a paper at 17, got there at 18. And when I came out of basic, I wouldn't say I was a man, but as I went through the different years.
How did you realize that you still weren't a man even after that?
Even after that?
Because people be like, you can fight for your country, but they still don't consider that. You feel like you don't consider you a man. So why do you think that you weren't a man at that point? Like, what would you consider not being a man at that point?
Not being a man at that point.
What would they have been doing, or how would they be acting?
You still pretty much still a child, because you still have childish obligations. You want to go out and do all this. Like it's grown men now that even go out and still do childish stuff as far as like partying, and then they expect female to be honest, or same thing for a female. Go out partying all the time, expect a man to be. Ain't gonna find no honest man partying all the time. I had to figure that out, because I used to party a lot, and after I stopped that, stuff started like falling in place. Met you, and like if you want stuff to change, you have to put
something different.
Yeah, you have to do something different. You can't just stay the same.
And it's not like physically like a man, but it's more mentally being a man and like what you're doing.
Yeah, it's more. I would say physically and mentally, you have to like.
And not mentally like, oh, I think I'm a man, but mental maturity. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like how you view things, like how you see stuff. Like, me, at one time, I told you, I done talked to multiple females at one time. I wouldn't have thought that was. I used to love that. I thought that was cool. But ain't really nothing cool about that.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, and especially being raised by pretty much all women except for my granddaddy. Yeah.
You realize they taught you better than that?
Yeah.
Okay. What is one thing women or men can do to show that they love their woman or man more? Or husband or wife? What do you think that a man or woman can do more, maybe in their relationship, to show that a lot of relationships lack, that they can do more of?
Set aside time for one another. Go out on dates, like we do. We always go on dates.
I think that stops in a lot of relationships after a while.
Don't never stop dating, because if you do, it'll get boring. I don't care about no children or none of that. We ain't got no children, but we're planning on it. But the thing about it is, you set yourself up before you get in that situation, so you'll be able to do stuff like that. Like we going to school right now, holding off on kids because you want to be able to afford a babysitter or a nanny and stuff like that. So you have to be able to plan. So you'll still have that time for your partner, because your partner is your best friend first. Your child, they're your best friend, but your child will come second to your partner. Your partner have been there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your child might be one of the best things to happen, but your partner,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta have,
Make a good foundation for the family.
Exactly, yeah.
Mm-hmm. How does somebody get closer to God?
Somebody get closer to God.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be able to willing to accept change and criticism that people tell you, especially if you unacknowledgeable about it. You know, you don't know about it. Like me, I didn't know a lot of stuff, but I got with you. It made me get more devoted, stuff like that. And a lot of stuff is like came or happened over this time to like even like strengthen my faith in, because it was at a point where I was at a crossroads and I didn't even know if I wanted to keep on, going, because I had prayed, and it just wasn't happening. At that point, you start to lose faith, get tugged on.
That kind of reminds me of what we were just talking about today. I was just telling Cameron about the sermon that I heard over on Transformation Church, YouTube, and he was talking about having having resolve and not result. So knowing and being determined that something is happening for you and having faith in that without seeing the result. So Pastor Mike Todd gave the example of like his weight. He was eating right and working out and was not seeing the result on the scale, but he didn't let that waver his faith. So I was just referencing that to what he just said. Also, I was going to say, if you do desire to get closer to God, then I wouldn't take everybody's opinion. If you desire to get closer in yourself, then you should read and pray for knowledge and understanding in that.
Exactly.
And then, kind of go out from there. But everything everybody's going to say would be really extremely overwhelming. So you just kind of take everything with a grain of salt and search the word and see, does it say that? Does it say this? And know for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good place to start. Do you feel that people today have been shown how to love their spouse?
Nope.
Dang, sure, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm very sure about it, because of look at how stuff is broadcasted on TV. Everybody always following these celebrity couples and stuff like that. They break up. I don't know. It's just that I don't feel, especially even in the households, like dads not being there, stuff like that. It's a lot of that that's circling around in the world today. Not a lot of people take relationships seriously. They don't like to be in them. They think it's a waste. People they don't believe in marriage. It's that and the third. I don't get what their thought process is, but
And you never felt like you didn't believe in marriage growing up.
No, I believed in marriage because I knew I was gonna get married at possibly a young age. Not like super young. I was gonna experience stuff first, but as far as getting married, I probably was gonna be married by 24, which I was, and because I had a good representation of marriage at my household. My grandma and my granddaddy been married for 32, 33 years. So I always knew I was gonna probably get married, and I always knew as well that I was gonna be I can't say, but I feel like in my heart that I will be a good dad, because some people get unlucky and their father's not always there every step of the way, So like me, that was always something that I had in my back burner to keep me going.
Knowing that wouldn't be you.
Knowing that wouldn't be me. Yeah.
So what does a successful marriage look like?
What does it look like? People that can tolerate each other. That's pretty much what it is. They gonna, your spouse gonna annoy me. She'll annoy me all the time. But hey, it's just who you can tolerate the most.
Mm-hmm.
Any other person would tell me stuff like she tell me, but I get them the ugly face. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, but her is to a toleration that I can. Yeah.
I feel like also a successful marriage looks like is knowing, like you said, there's going to be arguments, but knowing how to talk through them and not like,
exactly.
I feel like relationships today, people break up so fast.
Yeah.
One argument, no.
Because the thing is, I heard this from someone, I can't remember where, but a lot of these people, you know, they start off the relationship too, I don't know, like, started off on the wrong foot, started off right,
mm-hmm.
and then they develop this whole little cupcake phase, and then they get in their first little argument, and then they break up and everything, and I don't know.
And it's okay to fight, just have healthy, arguments, you're not going to be...
Yeah,
we're not saying
throwing no punches.
Yeah, we're not saying be physical and you sit there and take it, but healthy. When you communicating healthy, that creates we feel like that creates a successful marriage.
Praying together.
Mm-hmm. Helps create a successful marriage. When you two are aligned in God and Jesus, then you guys are gonna be on the same page and you're gonna lift up together and be able to lift up your future family or your family that you have now.
Yeah.
A lot of things go into having a successful marriage, man.
Yeah, it really do. Being able to
take criticism from the person you love.
Because I did not like taking no criticism. She didn't. She don't like taking it either.
But now what?
Because especially being two people that are like eager to, so you have two personalities that come together that are so used to being the top dog and the only person within themselves. Mm-hmm. So like now they competing, and like y'all gonna butt heads, but like just learning how to tone it down and mellow out to balance each other.
As far as taking criticism, one suggestion that I've kind of found helpful is to sit down with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, and write down a list of what the other person doesn't like. Oh, I wish you would help her out around the house more. Write it down. I wish you would do this more. Write it down. And then if you have what you need to work on and they have what they need to work on specifically, they know, because nobody can read minds. So it's really important that you talk about this with them. And then you have that paper to refer back to, like striving. It's like school, really, you learning, striving to be better and do better. So see, okay, I need to work in this area, and maybe read it every morning to remember, like, okay, and at the end, then you'll have those things in your mind. You'll be actively working on the relationship. That's a good idea, I felt. Tell me down below if y'all think it's a good idea or if y'all have any good ideas as far as creating a successful marriage, especially in Black households, because we need it. We need it.
Mm-hmm. Black love, man.
Yep.
For real.
Let me make sure I got all my questions. Last question. Why do men cheat?
Why do men cheat? Do they cheat? Because men are sometimes just, I don't know. You'll have the best person ever, but like, I don't know. It's kind of like you
greedy.
Yeah, pretty much greedy. You want everything. You want to have this good over here, but then you want to. I don't really know how to put it.
I feel like it's not even about like, oh, because I might get hurt. Girls think about that, but men, they don't think about that. They just think about getting theirs one way or the other. and having all these options. But I'm leaving it to you on why. So why? Sorry, I don't know if you fully answered. Why do you feel like men cheat?
Why do I feel like they cheat? Probably. It can be a multitude of things. Probably boring sex life. I feel like the sex life not like how it used to be or something. Or they feel like they don't get. They feel like all their ideas get bashed and they get pushed down. Or especially
They don't feel like a man.
Especially when you're dealing with a strong woman. And if you say something, they'll just knock your whole like level that you think you is down here. So like, I just feel like they feel like the sex life is boring maybe, or just they don't feel like you said much as a man because they get knocked down so much by a strong woman that they're not allowed to be a man no more, and they go to a more submissible person that treats them more like a male's perspective.
And what about those women that aren't that way and everything is going fine and dandy and great as far as they know, and they still get cheated on?
Because it has to be
or those marriages that are like 30 years and they cheating.
I don't know. It has to be like an equal. It has to be like an equal level of like knowing when he should be the man and knowing when you should probably like dial it back a little bit. You want a strong woman, but you also want a woman that knows how to be submissible. Don't a man want to be talked to like he ain't no man, like he a little boy. But then again, sometimes men get off track. I know I get off track sometimes. They need to be like laid back. They want a woman that's more submissible. That's what I would say.
Even if the woman is good and it's not as, even if the woman good, what if it ain't got nothing to do with submissive and the woman is good? Those marriages when they married for 25 years and then the husband goes and cheats.
Sex life boring.
Probably, most likely, you think.
They tired of even don't matter even if they got children. They don't matter because they trying to get to a fantasy to where they can just get back to sex. They don't care. The woman probably like, the kids.
No time.
Yeah, no time. Yeah.
So pretty much there's multiple reasons. There's no one answer. The man can only tell you himself. Yeah. And y'all really needed to talk. He should be talking. And after the cheating, just cut it on off. But y'all should. He should talk to you to avoid the cheating scandal or whatever. So yeah, those are the 10 questions that I had to ask my husband. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel. Comment below if you guys have any questions or if you guys have anything to add. Also, if you guys would like to see more of my husband Cameron, he'll have a channel for himself. He is a helicopter pilot and he'll be starting his channel, so you guys should definitely check him out. If he does have a video uploaded, I will link his channel down below for y'all to check out. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
No bloopers.
Come on.
What? The reason? Probably because they just do it for get back.
Oh my gosh, what does that mean? Get back?
Like you the girl cheating or whatever, so you done seen her do all the follow her and stuff. You don't confront her, you just do it for get back. I don't know.
They don't confront her?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay. So if the woman is cheating, then the man will go ahead and feel like he needs to cheat too instead of end the relationship. Just prolong.
Women do it for emotion. Men do it for the feel. Men do it just for the feeling. They don't do it for no emotion. Ain't no man gonna leave no perfectly good wife to go be with no. Come on now, stop playing. Nobody gonna do that.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Wait, what the heck? Close it.
No, come on.
No.